This is really scary. This is really scary.
Time they wanted me to find. Also, I had to find. One time they wanted me to find out if there was such a thing as a poison that was undetectable, especially one that seemed to mimic a heart attack, that would kill someone, but it would appear that they had a heart attack. I did find such a thing.
Does this pistol fire the dart?
Yes, it does, Mr. Chairman, and a special one was developed which potentially would be able to enter the target without perception.
The poison was frozen into some sort of dart, and then it was shot at very high speed into the person, so when it reached the person it would melt inside them, and the only thing would be like one little tiny red dot on their body, which was hard to detect. There wouldn't be a needle left or anything like that in the person.
But also the toxin itself would not appear in the autopsy?
Yes, so that there was no way of perceiving that the target was hit.
For many years I didn't even tell my friends I worked for the CIA because I was embarrassed. It's colored my life. It always will. It's like a shadow that falls over my life all the time. I still, if I say anything against them, I turn around wondering if I'm being followed. I never even thought of joining the CIA. First of all, I thought I probably couldn't get in because it was considered the Cadillac of government agencies, and they mostly hired from Ivy League colleges, and I was just out of high school, went right to work for Veterans Administration, and actually it was the typewriter repairman came in to repair my typewriter one day, and he said, you know, you shouldn't be working here, you should be working at a nicer place. They test you a lot. Huge testing. I mean, when you're put into this personnel pool, there are probably 2 or 3 weeks of tests where it's all day long, every single day. And there are IQ tests, there are personality tests. The questions that bothered me the most was when I took the polygraph test. And in the polygraph test, they ask you such incredibly personal questions. For instance, they asked me if I was a virgin. And I was 18, and I thought, what business is it of theirs whether I am or not? And I was rather embarrassed to tell them that I was, because I don't think any of my girlfriends were. I was raised very strict. There were very few women at CIA who were other than secretaries. It was very sexist. It was the male establishment. The white male establishment. I asked a couple of times why it was that there were no blacks there and why there were no gay people there, although they didn't call them gays in that time. In those days, I think they called them queers in those days. And they said because homosexuals could not be cleared because they could be blackmailed. They said that blacks couldn't be cleared because blacks just weren't, they were just still too primitive. They just weren't usually smart enough. And they didn't have the kind of background that white people had. I mean, I didn't think that much at the time because it was like sort of standard operating procedure. But when I think about it now, I'm really quite shocked how you probably would never get a job if you were black. I was assigned as a secretary in the audio surveillance division. They were experts on listening devices and hidden microphones and that sort of thing. I did also very often help the operatives get the documents that they needed. Once in a while, I'd have to make a quick trip to the State Department to pick up their passports. And sometimes if we couldn't get the passports in time, then I'd have to go over to graphic arts reproduction.
In 1975, it was revealed that the CIA made a heart attack gun. It fired a frozen shellfish toxin that would enter someone's bloodstream and kill them in minutes, leaving no trace.
Have you brought with you some of those devices which would have enabled the CIA to use this poison for?
We have indeed.
For killing people? Don't point it at me. I wonder if
Mitch, can you roll that over?
roll it over. Now, does this pistol fire the dart?
Yes, it does, Mr. Chairman. The round thing at the top is obviously the sight. The rest of it is what is practically a normal 45, although it's special. However, it works by electricity. There's a battery in the handle, and it fires a small dart.
So that when it fires silently?
Almost silently, yes. Very little.
What range does it have?
It's 100 meters. 100 meters, I believe, about 100 yards, 100 meters.
About 100 meters range.
Right.
And the dart itself, when it strikes the target, does the target know that he's been hit and about to die?
That depends, Mr. Chairman, on the particular dart used. There are different kinds of these flechettes that were used in various weapon systems, and a special one was developed which potentially would be able to enter the target without perception.
Which one of y'all bitches killed Kevin Samuel? 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 Somebody better tell me on Jesus.
Kevin Samuels, yes.
Kevin Samuels was eliminated because they didn't want to go back to that. They want these women ignorant and twerking.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what he just said? They want our women out there twerking. They want our women out there twerking.
Kevin Samuels, yes.
Kevin Samuels was eliminated because they didn't want to go back to that.
One love to the FBI.
Just like Derek Jackson, Kevin Samuels is a CIA plant as well. Kevin Samuels' mission is to lure invulnerable, heartbroken black men who were raised by single mothers, or with beta fathers, who didn't teach them about women. He's being pushed as a hero for men to follow. Kevin Samuels' mission is also to bring women on so that men only see the most ratchet hood women, which paints the narrative that all black women are like this, so stay away. My theory is that Kevin Samuels will either be exposed as a closeted homosexual, or he will be taken off the world stage.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right.
Who will eventually be exposed as homosexual. Leaked pictures of him being gay was done intentionally, just like Derek Jackson. Kevin Samuels' mission is to lure invulnerable, heartbroken black men who were raised by single mothers, or with beta fathers, who didn't teach them about women. He's being pushed as a hero for men to follow, speaking for all men. This is why men are saying, protect Kevin at all cost, but will eventually be let down, and women will say, told you so.
But some of the men sound like they have either been turned down by a woman or turned out by a man.
Kevin Samuels' mission is also to bring women on his show who are more than likely screened and reached out to via email before getting on his show, but to bring women on so that men only see the most ratchet hood women, which paints the narrative that all black women are like this, so stay away. But him and his handlers also know that black women tune in as well. Society is pushing women to be thoughts and sluts, so they don't want no one telling them to change. Kevin's agenda is to get high-value men to stay away as well. So women then feel, if I can't get what I want, I'll just stay single. My theory is that Kevin Samuels will either be exposed as a closeted homosexual, or he will be taken off the world stage. Entertainers like Young Miami.
So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find a better one, yeah. Ooh, so tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find a better one. Ooh, so set the bar down before the moment flies. It's not a problem, no, 'cause I know what I'm getting into. Yes. Yeah. And nothing can stop me, no, 'cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your and nothing can stop me. Cause I'm addicted to you and I.
They with him. It's just his assistant. Well, what the fuck? The nigga dead after this. All I'm saying is, bitch, we got somebody that was with him. That's the last person to see him alive. It's just his assistant. Bitch, assistants kill niggas. Fuck is niggas really talking about here? What? Because they assisted? We can't work. So? They with them.
You already know how I do. You trying to wake people up. You trying to make sure y'all stay on the righteous path. It's not because they say like, share, stuff. When I say it a couple times,
devil, conspiracy shit. I really feel this nigga Kevin Samuels was speaking through me last night.
Say what's wrong, alright. It's not hard to fool me.
about to go up. Yeah. Come on, my nigga. Mr. AK-47. Look. And now, hey, but it
Dog got the. You had to be giving him a head. If you wasn't giving him a head, I ain't worried about that. See, this is mean ass me. I'm not. And she's like, hold on, y'all. This is something.
Addicted to the good life. Yeah. Either way, I follow. No need to say.
So it looks like we have a situation of like a double identity type of thing going on here, because this girl, Alcantara Hortensia, or however you say her name, she seems to have two identities. There's one set of information on her on the internet that shows her being from Atlanta and stuff like that, but if you look at this other information with this soccer team she's on, it shows her being from Kansas. And this one here has more detailed information about it. This picture here is when she was 23, I guess. Either she was 23 or number 23. Either way, it has her birth date, January 19th, 1990 in Pontiac, Michigan. We can't see the first part of it on the police report because that says 1990, so we know that she's definitely born in 1990. But this one actually has her birthday and stuff on there. So it looks like there might be some type of double identity or a fake identity made for this person, because the name she has is definitely not a common name. I mean, you could argue that if she's foreign, it might be a common name wherever she's from, but this name definitely is not common to regular people, you know what I mean, regular Americans. On one hand, they're showing her be from Hawaii, people were saying. Then she has this picture right here with some Mexico stuff on. Like I said earlier in my other video, Cinco de Mayo, Mexico. I feel like that's part that ties into the whole thing. He made that statement about Mexican women being black women's enemy. You know what I mean? So something about this seems it's real funny. Because there's other information, like I said, has her being from Wichita, Kansas. Don't mention nothing about Atlanta on its other thing. But I didn't buy the whole report to see the whole thing. But it even has her home address on her. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just confusing.
I went and grabbed my phone and I called 911 and I put them on speaker and then I started doing CPR.
What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you niggas today. New details has emerged into the death of YouTube star Kevin Samuels after it was reported that he was with a 32-year-old nurse the night he passed away. Now, once that news hit the internet, many people began speculating about what happened. Many people are even suggesting that foul play may have played a role in Kevin Samuels' death. And I can kind of understand where people coming from. Because look at the optics. Just hours before his death, he was on YouTube Live doing his show, playing music, dancing, looked completely healthy. And now to hear he dropped dead hours later, that is mind-boggling. And then during that live, he did seem a little agitated, a little irritated. He was even arguing with a woman in the background, that same 32-year-old nurse, and I have the video. So I'm going to play it for you guys. We're going to watch him react to it, and we're going to say, did this play a role in his death or did it not? Let's go. No. You see right there, she was finna walk into the camera. She was finna walk into the view for all the audience to see. And Kevin Samuels damn near tackled her. He damn near had her in the ankle like, you ain't finna mess up my show. I ain't finna put you on camera. I ain't rocking with you like that. You a jump off. You the lady of the night. On my Instagram, you're not on my Twitter. If somebody with a high profile like Kevin Samuels passes out, police is interviewing you, you might like, oh, I know this gonna hit the media. Let me give a fake name. Let me just try to get the hell out of Dodge and keep a low profile because I don't want my family to know. I don't want my friends to know that I was cooped up in Kevin Samuels' apartment. So that's where I'm coming from with it at. I'm saying it's possible she might can be guilty, but I'm saying let's just hold off for a minute. Let's get all the facts straight. Let's get that toxicology report. Let's see what's in Kevin Samuels' system. That's all I'm saying. We can't really jump to the conclusion of murder until we get the proper paperwork. This case just might be really simple. She might just didn't want to be identified. The same way Kevin Samuels didn't want us to know who she was, she might not want us to know who she was. And there's been a lot of controversy about this woman. How does she look? At first, everybody was saying this BBW OnlyFans models was with Kevin Samuels. That turned out not to be true. It turned out he was with a 32-year-old nurse. And many people were saying, how do she look? Was she white? What was her race? So I'm going to show you guys some picture. I'm going to let you guys know how she looked. Let's take a look at these photos. There she go. I know, cute, 32-year-old, very attractive. The same woman Kevin Samuels talked about, it's the same woman he was dating. So he wasn't a hypocrite. He said he liked them petite, he liked them in shape, and it seems like that's her. Let's look at another photo, guys. Second photo. All right, very attractive woman. We can't front on that. She looks damn good. I say she about an 8. On Kevin Samuels' level, he'll consider her an 8 or a 9. She got a beautiful face, and that's all Kevin Samuels talked about. So enough of that. Anyway, guys, it's your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Those are my thoughts on the 32-year-old nurse that was caught with Kevin Samuels when he passed away. What do you guys think about it? Do you think she's innocent? And do you think she's guilty? And by the way, all this is allegedly. They have no solid proof against this woman. So I'm not saying she's guilty and I'm not saying she's innocent. I'm just throwing out what's already out there. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. Leave a comment. Peace.
Curse put against Kevin Samuels.
What really happened to Kevin Samuels?
Kevin Samuels. God showed me this. I believe that there was a witchcraft curse put against Kevin Samuels. I believe that there was a witch, one of these women, especially seeing how these people responded, that cursed him because one of the manifestations of a spirit of witchcraft, when I've seen it, studied the spirit of witchcraft, is causing people, this just random. It just came out of nowhere. He just drops dead out of nowhere of a heart attack. I believe this man was cursed by some black witch or some woman that is disgruntled because of what he said. And that woman cursed him. And you can see by the mockery and things like that. Witchcraft is real. Men, women, witchcraft is real, and people can curse you and they can open up doors to death in your life. I believe that somebody spoke a word curse against Kevin Samuels that killed him and took his life prematurely.
Kevin Samuels basically met a woman yesterday for the first time, okay? She's about like 32.
And we're back again with another one, folks. Now check it out, man. So
It's been confirmed Kevin Samuels passed away. Now, since it's been confirmed, some more details have came out. And the details that came out is pretty much... So the details are here. As you guys can read right here, man. They responded to a call at Kevin Samuels' apartment. He was with a woman called Artencia Alcantara. All right, some little Spanish chick. Now, first off, I don't trust this chick at all. Like, at all. She claims that Kevin Samuels entrusted her into treating him in a caring for him, right? That Kevin Samuels has some severe chest pains and told this chick he just met like 13 hours ago who don't even know his name because she told the dispatcher, yo, his name is Calvin, and she actually spelled it out as Calvin. So if the chest pains were as severe as she's trying to make it out to seem, I would think it was severe, right? You don't just go from mild to light acute chest pains and then fall out and pass out right away. So if the chest pains, right, chest tightness was as severe as she's trying to make it seem, I believe Kevin would have went to the hospital or sought help, like an ambulance, because he's no stranger to severe health issues. He beat cancer. He's no stranger to no severe health issues, yo. He understands when the body is going through some, some tragic things. I don't think Kevin Samuels would trust a woman who don't even know how to spell his name, who don't even know his name with his life. I don't think so at all. But past that, though, man, let's get into this, though. They're saying that Kevin Samuels passed away from a heart attack. You believe that, Negro, you crazy. Oh, you crazy if you believe that, bro. Kevin Samuels was in great shape. Kevin Samuels is somebody who preached going to the gym, working out, eating right. He preached that. Kevin Samuels was in shape. He spoke on his workout journey, how he went from being super frail, super skinny to actually working out and taking good care of his body. If you line up Kevin Samuels in a room with 20 other 56-year-olds, he'll probably look the most in shape and the most fit. Now, I don't think no Red Bull. Again, there's been speculations, right? Yo, he drank too much Red Bull. Listen, bro, we don't know that, bro. Like we don't know that, bro. All we've seen is what he did on his show. We don't know how many Red Bull Kevin Samuels drank. But for her to try to pass it off as Kevin Samuels had a natural heart attack, there wasn't nothing involved, nothing was slipping in that drink, there was nothing involved. Just a natural heart attack, to me, that's crazy and asinine. I think if you're even considering that idea, then you've also lost your mind. You lost it. Now, if she comes out and say, yo, listen, man, we had a great night, you feel me, filled with some extracurricular activities, things happen, I can understand that. I can understand her telling me, yo, listen, in fact, I'm not even going to go there. But I can understand her saying, yo, some extra, curricular activities took place. We tried some things for the first time, and then that happened as a result. I can understand that, but yo, you got to go to jail. I mean, listen, I can understand not trying to say that, but yo, you got to say it. You got to say it. And you got to do your time in jail for it. You got to. But yo, it comes with it. You got to be honest. You got to be honest with us, yo. Ain't no way you telling me that Kevin Samuels, who was perfectly fine, in shape. Now, I understand these things happen, but what are the chances of that? That Kevin Samuels, who was in perfect condition, perfect shape, they had a natural heart attack with nothing extracurricular involved. Cut it. Convinced these harlots had to send their toughest soldier as Kevin Samuels. Because even the chick who Kevin Samuels was with, yo, her online identity, her online trail is almost flawless. She has almost no online trail. Her information can only be found in one database. Outside of the Instagram that's private, by the way, that's going around, which we don't even know if that's her, but that's the Instagram that's been going around. Yo, type in her name, her age, et cetera, her quote-unquote location. Yo, her online trail is almost flawless, yo. It's almost she's a ghost that just dropped from out of nowhere, yo. It's either that or she's a DACA recipient, you feel me? So her information might not be, out there, right? Because she's not really, legal. But she says she's a nurse. If you are an RN, 32 years old in Atlanta with that name, that very distinct name, you should have an online trail. It shouldn't be pulling skins and teeth to find out who this lady is. Fam, her online trail is almost impeccable. It's almost as if, yo, they spent like months or weeks cleaning this ish, yo. Yo, if you think I'm capping, try to find her. Try to find her. You'll find one database with minimal information on her. When you really look her up, like, the most you will find in this one database is probably associates, right? You don't see an email, a Facebook, Twitter, trails of her commenting. Bro, you don't see nothing like that. Locate a job, events she done thrown, birthday parties, comments elsewhere, memberships, friends. Bro, not even I went out another. Not one. We gonna get to the bottom of it. I got another video dropping probably in an hour, so I just have to verify, check, a couple of things, right? But we caught her in a couple lies. And there's some real alarming things about, about this woman that I'm gonna be, highlighting pretty soon. But like the video, sub to the channel. I told y'all there was something suspicious about that lady, Hortensia Alcantara. There was something suspicious about that lady, right? And the one thing I spoke to was her online identity, her online trail, her cyber trail, I should call it, is damn near flawless. Her online trail is damn near flawless. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Never. You guys know, bruh, we be on YouTube, man. Bruh, let's cut it here, bro. We all done some foul things on YouTube, bro. We've all looked up a couple of people on YouTube, bro. Have you ever seen anybody online identity almost flawless? Only time you see this will maybe be if the person is, let's say, 80, 90 years old, right? They really didn't live their life on social media, right? So their online presence probably only has their name, their address, phone number, etc., etc. But this lady, yo, her name, phone number, address, it's like pulling teeth to even get a match. And even when you do, the match isn't perfect. Let's get to it, man. She said her name was Hortensia Alcantara. I apologize, folks. I ain't Spanish, man. I ain't a Spanish poppy, folks. I apologize, right? All right, if I'm, pronouncing it wrong, man. Forgive me. Hortensia Alcantara. Now, here's where it is, though, right? And here's where things get interesting. She said this is her name, right? Hortensia Alcantara. She told the police that. She has that on the Instagram page that folks believe is her Instagram page. It's still not confirmed yet, but it's currently private. Took down all of her pictures. She says she's 32, no kids, and live in Atlanta. Also, she's an RN, a registered nurse. When you start to look her up, you start to encounter some real red flags. Red flags such as, hold up now, bro, there is no Hortensia Alcantara on any of these public databases. None, right? We checked White Pages. Y'all can see here, on White Pages is Hortensia Alcantara in Georgia. There is none. Omar Alcantara popped up, and another name, which is spelled a little bit differently, Hortensia, popped up. But the Omar Alcantara, that name kind of piqued my interest because they have the same age. They're both 32 years old in Atlanta. So I checked fastpeoplesearch.com. I typed in Hortensia Alcantara, Georgia. And what pops up is her name pops up, right? But it says, no, the real person name is Omar Alcantara. So I'm assuming it's Omar O. Alcantara, and O stands for Hortensia. We're able to verify an Omar Alcantara. He is a real man. He's not her, all right? And he's the only one in Georgia. Now, an Hortensia Alcantara does exist in the Bronx, but that lady is 70, 80 years old, right? She's older. It's not her. So now we're starting to ask ourselves, cut to the chase. Bro, let's just be real with ourselves right now. Cut to the chase, yo. If somebody was looking up your name, would it be this difficult to find? If somebody was looking up, bro, be honest with yourself right now, right? Be honest with yourself right now. If somebody was looking up your name, will you be this hard to find? Will no results pop up for your particular name? No, it wouldn't. No, if it was a real name, if the identity was real, bro, it wouldn't be this hard to find. Trust me, yo. Listen, and I went through more extensive processes in terms of verifying licensure, et cetera, et cetera. Now, she says she's a registered nurse in Georgia. That'll be real easy to verify. I got another video dropping soon. Another video dropping soon that's also going to poke a hole in that story. At this point, yo, we not saying she murdered Kevin Samuels. We're not saying she intentionally hurt Kevin Samuels. All we're saying is things are not making sense. And she's not making sense with the things she's been telling the police or the things that she had made public. Come on, bruh. If you weren't even honest about your name, how can we take anything you said about that night or that morning as the truth? But trust me, folks, we're gonna break this down some more. I got another video dropping soon. So please like the video, sub to the channel, and stay tuned, bro.
Creep on in, on in, on in. No, 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 no.
This is a complaint of chest pain that she met Mr. Samuels last night. But when I did start hearing about him, I saw a lot of people. Hey, it.
You couldn't do with Kevin Samuels at all.
I like Kevin Samuels. I don't mind Shaitan. Shaitan is cool with me. I know Kevin Samuels is Shaitan. Shaitan's cool with me.
He was very controversial.
He is very controversial. Yeah, he's cool.
About his views on women and.
Yeah, well, I just can't. I don't get with people that fake their deaths, bro. That's just. I'm sorry. That's why they want my ass dead. Cause I'm not gonna sit here and play with you. Like, the nigga not dead. He's family, and I love the fuck out of Shaitan, bro. That's Shaitan, bro. I don't know who Kevin Samuels is, bro. I know Shaitan.
Okay. Did you agree or disagree with his views on everything?
I didn't know Kevin Samuels. I know Shaitan. I just know when I see him, I'll be like, oh, that's Shaitan. I don't know nothing else. I never really kind of like got. I didn't know he was big like that. I thought he was a pastor, because they said he was a pastor when it first went down and shit. I was like, oh, but I looked at the face, and the first thing in my head, how I see things, I was like, that's Shaitan. I didn't. Nigga's not dead. What the fuck?
How do you feel when people were celebrating his fake death?
I don't know, man. I was just like, where's Shaitan?
Kevin Samuels at all?
I like Kevin Samuels. I don't mind Shaitan. Shaitan is cool with me. I know Kevin Samuels is Shaitan. He's family. I don't know nothing. I didn't.
Check it out, man. Folks, first off, man, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Now, you guys know Kevin Samuels passed away yesterday. You see, we don't know, though, exactly from what, right? I'm not even going to speculate. It could have been a heart attack, something else. We don't know. All we know, though, was with a 32-year-old woman. Now, her name, we tried to came to his rescue, called the 911, gave him the details. She was tending to him, giving him CPR. She told a story of heroicism. She was the hero. Now, she said some very interesting things. See, she's listed as a nurse. Her bio has RN in it. She told the dispatcher she's a nurse, told the police she's a nurse. So she's listed as a nurse, according to her, a self-proclaimed nurse. But we ran into some issues verifying that information, folks. You see, this lady here is really suspicious. First off, her story didn't make sense. Her name can't be verified, right? That name doesn't exist. Check out my last video to get the full breakdown regarding the inconsistencies in her name and how it can be found. But she says she's a registered nurse, an RN. Well, folks, that's very easy to verify. I mean, that's very easy to verify. Trust me, bro. That lie can't hold up for too long, bro. It's really easy to verify, folks. All right, so we're going to start off with the softball. You feel me? Again, before we went to the actual state registry, I just looked up her NPI, right? Because if she's a nurse and working in a hospital, chances are she has an NPI. So we looked up the NPI. First off, the NPI don't exist. There's no such thing, folks. I started off looking up the NPI under Georgia, and then I said, okay, bro, maybe she has her NPI in another state. I look up the NPI in the entire United States. It doesn't exist. It doesn't. So I said, okay, bro. Okay, man. Let's go to the state registry, man. Right? So went to the state registry where we can look up licensures. Claims that she's a registered professional nurse, or RN, right? So we went to the state of Georgia to look up her licensure to see if she's actually licensed or if it exists, all right? Now, again, If it was expired, etc., we will still see it. Y'all just seen it doesn't exist. Nobody by that name has a licensure as a registered nurse in the state of Georgia. We even looked up any certificates, right? Maybe she's a registered nurse without a college degree, right? I know, you can go to school for like 2 years in an accelerated program. We looked up that certificate as well. Guess what? It doesn't exist. So she's not a nurse. That's most likely not her name. And all the questions is why? Why all these lies? Why all these inconsistencies? Nobody is pointing their fingers at her and saying she did something wrong, right? She could have just been a Instagram thotty who was spending the night, etc., bro. That happens, right? Instagram girls lie in their bios all the time. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Like, this ain't no secret, yo. Trust me, bro. If you're in Black YouTube or the Black manosphere, then you understand people lie about their accreditation certificates all the time. This ain't nothing new. But she's not speaking. She's hiding. She took down all of her pictures, made her page private. Something is up. Something ain't smelling right. Again, I'm not attaching no type of blame to his death to anybody. All I'm saying is things are inconsistent.